is 8:45 on this Tuesday morning, September 26, 2017. It is time now for the Pure Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, September 26, 2017. God, good morning to you all this lovely Tuesday morning, September 26, 2017. It's 8:45 a.m. Now it's 8:46. Top story on the Peter Channel Morning News is the public face of a doomed healthcare bill. As senators affect, GOP concedes health bill's fate bleak. Trump tweets about Puerto Rico's depth as the island struggles with hurricane recovery. Autumn one virus parent slash at North Korea is not a victim, they're terrorists. At least 6 White House advisors used private email accounts. Iraqi Kurds await the results of the landmark independence vote. North Korea bolsters defense after a fight by U.S. bombers as rhetoric escalates. Seoul stocks wobble after hitting near 2-week lows on North Korean fears. Germany's far-right party AfD won the Facebook battle by a lot. Pastors shoot said 3 Israel said settlement in Jerusalem. Twitter explains why North Korea tweet wasn't removed. It's not Trump's fault that the NFL tweets with distraction, it's the media's. Fast booming wildfire burns 2,000 acres, temperature 1 home as hundreds evacuated. The National Hurricane Center said Hurricane Maria was creating large swells along the U.S. East Coast to return east of South Carolina on Monday. Father, son, and Foxborough murder suicide to be waked together. In Attleboro, proposed Bluebell Pride will be partly green. Howitzer staying put for now in Seekonk. Foxborough family agrees after sudden death in yard mishap. Attleboro, 42-year-old man who police said beaten and choked a woman, kept her in there, locked the room for 2 days, was ordered out brought bail Monday following his arraignment in Attleboro District Court. Attleboro Bar gets 4 days suspension for serving an intoxicated person. Homeless man arrested in Attleboro on car theft charges. New weapon center in Attleboro help with addiction and mental illness. The SEC has hired more cybersecurity help after a breach may have allowed hackers to provide from the stock trades. Daimler enters the Lawrence Ritter challenge at EVs. Oil rally as bulls on top at $60 plus seem the hard to sustain. Lorette sucks it out, down 53.5 at 22.96.09. SP5 down 56 at 24.96.66, and Nasdaq down 56.33 at 63.70.59. Vegetative state patient responds to therapy. Mumbai doctor treated about a tweets. First from Koran to border. The risk factors of opioids versus CBDs with no known risk, and Ben Tecklin in school rubbing for safety experts demand. Peter, Chill News time is 8:49 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox fall to the Toronto Blue Jays 6-4. And the North Lancers boys soccer team blink. Bills 5-0. Tonight, Red Sox and the Blue Jays go at it. NBA players one change and I must decide how to proceed. Pittsburgh Steelers tackler Atlanta River apologized for the burst and soul national anthem moment. Did LeBron James go too far in criticism of Trump voters? And Pat Tillman's memory should remind people to come together, said Marie Tillman. Peter, Children News time is 8:50 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for Traffic and Transit Park. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where the on-time experience of Martin Laser to disabled train at Community College, and on the Green Line. Buses will place Green Line D service right between Reservoir and Newtown Station from approximately 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on September 26 and 27 due to tree removal. Stoughton train, 904, 7:50 a.m. from Stoughton is about Stoughton station is operated 20 to 25 minutes p.m. due to an early mechanical issue. Owl, look at hours and bowies of New England. Let's start down. Rhode Island, where 95 at the southbound side. Little slope between Texas and Providence, 95 northbound side. It's slope between their protected work all the way to Cranston. 130 to both ends of the Newport Bridge is slow. 195 westbound side is slow from Seacock down to downtown Providence. 99 on the northbound side, slope between 146 and Lincoln and 9, Route 122 in Woonsocket. 95 at the northbound side, it's slow from South Main Street to Sheridan down to Route 128 and 495 at the northbound side is slow from Milford all the way down to Route 9 in Westboro. 24 at the northbound side is slow from 27 at Brockton all the way to Route 128 Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, it's slow between Derby Street and Hingham down at the Braintree split. 120 on the southbound side, it's slow from Canton 95 all the way to the Braintree split, 120 at the northbound side. It's off from the split all the way down to 24 in Canton. 7 Expressway at the northbound side. It's off to Braintree split down at the Mass Pike. Mass Pike eastbound side is slow from Framingham all the way to the 7 Expressway in Boston. 93 in both ends, downtown Boston, the back top. Mass Pike westbound side, so between Northern and North down to South Boston. 7 tunnels, slow, Calvin tunnels looking good. Route 1 to the southbound side. It's slow from Revere down to Chelsea. 93 to the southbound side. It's slow from Stoughton Mall and then Zakin Bridge, Boston, 93 to the northbound side, so between Stoughton down to Reading, 120 to the southbound side, so between Linfield all the way down to Route 128 and Route 2 in Lexington, Route 120 to the northbound side. It's slow from Route 95 up in Peabody, 3 to the southbound side, so between Lowell down and Billerica, 45 to the northbound side. It's slow for the Chelmsford stretch, 93 to the southbound side, so between Bethune and all in the north Andover. 93 to the northbound side, so before Route 495 out in Andover, 495 on the southbound side, so for the launch to Andover stretch by Route 93, 495 on the southbound side, this so after Route 2 in Littleton, 495 on the southbound side, so between Harvard and 290 Marlboro, 299 eastbound side, so between Northborough all the way to Route 495 and Marlboro, 191 on the southbound side is slow for the Northampton stretch. 91 at the northbound side, so between Meriden to downtown Harvard Connecticut. 91 at the southbound side, it's open winds to the Harvard Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it's open between Newington all the way to downtown Harvard Connecticut. 84 westbound side, also East Harvard Harvard stretch. Mass Pike 84 westbound side, so Middlebury stretch the hip rescue between Newtown and Derryberry. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it's open between Fairfield down and Norwalk. 95 at the southbound side, it's open between Fairfield down to Stafford. 95 at the northbound side, it's open West Haven stretch. 91 at the southbound side, also west New Haven, Merritt Parkway. Route 9, both ends of back between Middletown stretch. And up north, Vermont, North Germania, now ways off. Looking good. Peter, Cello News time. 8:53 on this Tuesday morning today. It is time now for a weather report. Let us Santa Maria, 33.3 to the north, 73.1 to the west as of 8 a.m. Meets in daylight time advisory. Max the same, wind 75 miles an hour. Movement north at 7 miles an hour. Maria continues to move north for that trough one ends effect for Bug Island to the North Carolina, Virginia border, Albemarle, and Pamlico signs. A storm surge watch in effect for Cape Lookout to that. Trough zone warning means that trough zone conditions are expected somewhere in the water area. A storm surge watch means that there's a possibility of light fronting inundation from reservoir moving inland from the coastline and indicated locations during the next 4 hours. For observations for the area, including possibly in the Washington warnings, please monitor the product station by a local National Weather Service forecast office. At 8 a.m., the central Maria was located in latitude 33.3 to the north, longitude 73.1 to the west. Maria is moving toward the nearest north near 7 miles an hour, and its general motion ability 7 degrees in the forward speed is expected by tonight. A turn toward the north-northeast is expected by Wednesday. On the forecast track, Maria will pass the east of the coast of North Carolina during the next couple of days. Max sustained was near 75 miles an hour gust. Gradual weakness forecast during the next couple of days, and Maria's forecast become a trough zone within the next day or so. Maria remains a large hurricane. Hurricane force winds extend up to 105 miles an hour from the center, and trough zone force winds extend up to 240 miles an hour. NOAA buoy 41025 located about 50 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Recently reported wind gusts of 45 miles an hour. The minimum set pressure recently reported by Rick Goss area covers 970 millimeters of 20.65 inches. Storm surge conditions are expected to wind in warmer beginning later today. The combination of the dangerous storm surge and the tide will cause normally dry areas due to coastally flooded by reservoirs moving inland from the shoreline. The water is expected to reach fall nights about the ground at the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Cape Lookout, the duck including the sun side at Outer Banks 2 to 4 feet. Surge really flooded depends on the great time of the surge and the tidal cycle and can vary greatly over the short distances. For information, for the area, please see the products issued by National Weather Service Forecast Office. Maria is expected to produce total wind accumulations of 1 to 2 inches over the Outer Banks at North Carolina Wednesday. Large swells generated by Maria affected most of the east coast of the United States. These swells are also affecting Bermuda, Puerto Rico, the northern coast of Hispaniola, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and the Bahamas. These swells likely cause life-threatening surf and current conditions. Please consult with your local web office for more information. And the latest only, it's now a Category 2 storm water on the map. Winds 30.0 to the north, 52.5 to west as of 5 a.m. Lee still turning and moving a little faster westward at 5 a.m. Atlanta Standard Time, the center Hurricane Lee was looking in latitude 3.0 to the north, longitude 52.5 to the west, and Lee's moving toward the west near 10 miles an hour. Turn toward the west northwest with 7 degrees and 4 speed is forecast by early Wednesday, followed by a turn toward northwestward. By Wednesday evening, the Lee is forecast to turn northward and gradually increase in 4 speed. On Thursday, max sustained within 100 miles an hour gust. Some survey is expected over the next 24 hours or so. A weekend trend is expected to commence on Wednesday. Hurricane force winds extended to 15 miles an hour from the center, 12 to force winds extended to 45 miles an hour. Estimated center pressure 97 centimeter bars at 28.85 inches. Day 1 today tonight. Dense fog moderate. Day 2% Wednesday from Monday. Patchy dense fog late tonight and early Wednesday morning. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, patchy drizzle before 9 a.m. was fog before 9 a.m. was classified by mid-morning. The gradual clear with a high of 82 degrees and calm wind. Tonight, here's a dense fog after 11 p.m. Otherwise, increased cloud about 62 degrees. Light south wind. Wednesday, slight chance of showers after 2 p.m. Here's a dense fog before 10 a.m. was mostly clouds about 82 degrees. Light southeast wind just based to 20%. Wednesday night, a chance of showers may after 8 p.m. Here's the fog after 2 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds about 66 degrees and south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just based to 30%. Thursday, chance of showers may before 9 a.m. Areas of fog before 9 a.m. was mostly clouds about 76 degrees and north about 8 miles an hour. Just based to 30%. Thursday night, most of the coast come at 49 degrees and first. Friday, sunny forecast about 67 about 40 degrees. Saturday, but sunny forecast about 64 about 46 degrees. Sunday, sunny and most coast clouds high about 68 about 45 degrees. And for Monday, sun's got about 71 degrees. And currently in top of this fog mist at 68. And not in this overcast, and we have a temperature of 67 degrees, humidity 97%. And that is going to be it for the Pewter Show. More news on this Tuesday morning, September 26, 2017. I'm PJ Wissy. Have a good morning and goodbye to you. Have a good day, and I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. Have a good morning.